this is the greatest Liverpool team that have won in recent
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Good night, sports fans. Welcome to another sports discussion where we talk about sports down the middle with local and international analysts discussing past, current, and future sporting events. And tonight we're going to be discussing or talking about the English Premier League and in particular Liverpool, the champions elect. I mean, it must feel good. So, Liverpool fans, Stephen, what are your thoughts?
Good night, world and sports fans, yard and in the diaspora overseas. It's been a long wait, you know. It's been a long wait, 30 years. Of heartache, disappointments, and so close to finally get over the hump is a good feeling. But we must first shout out to Jurgen Klopp. Has been a good both man manager and team management skills. The players have been playing well for about 2 to 3 years now, consistently improving from the top to the middle to the defense. And I am very happy as a Liverpool supporter, as you can see, to finally get to share this moment with the rest of my Liverpool fans.
Thank you, Stephen. Adrian, what are your thoughts? And before we go into the analysis of the team, just tell me how you feel. You must feel good.
Well, Kurt, I'm feeling really good as a Liverpool supporter. It's been a really, really long time we have been waiting for this. We have gone 30 years. It's a very long time in terms of a lifetime for many people. But as sports persons, we have been doing very well over the last, especially 3 years. But even before that, we went close on a couple of occasions. 2009 comes readily to mind. 2014 also comes readily to mind. And last year, 2019, also went very close, record second place time. But over the last 3 years, we have really seen where Jurgen Klopp has come in. He has worked very nicely to fit in the pieces together. Got some really good acquisitions such as Van Dijk, and just built his team around a particular system, which has worked really well, and the best is yet to come. So I'm really excited about that.
Thank you, sir. And Mr. Teagat, I know you're not a Liverpool fan, and like me, it's not a pleasant sight to see another team win. So what are your thoughts on this?
First of all, I must say congrats to Liverpool. Right now, they are creating history by first winning the league and with so many games on hand. So they're doing some stuff that no team has have ever done before. So to all the Liverpool fans, congratulations, champions elect. And I think the manager did a wonderful job. And he really did his homework well from last year, and build this team to win the league, convincingly. So congratulations, Liverpool, Champions League. That's my thought, Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And thank you, sir. And I suppose. Go ahead.
The coach
Go
did.
ahead.
Yeah, sorry. The coach did a wonderful job. You know. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. And I suppose I should join you by saying congratulations. So Shane, what are your thoughts on this victory for Liverpool?
Well, I mean, I don't know how to describe or express the feeling because, I mean, it has been 30 years. That's 3 decades. And trust me, it's not like they didn't put in the work over all these years. But, I mean, we came close on many occasions. But, I mean, I had all faith and confidence in Jurgen Klopp because at his first press conference, he basically said that we should of judge him 4 years time, and trust me, he delivered 4 years time, and we are now champions league. And it's really a good feeling because I mean, last season it wasn't a good feeling knowing the fact that you were leading the league by 7 points, and I was almost certain that we would have won the league, and then we lost the league by a point. And I mean, Jurgen Klopp stated on the last game against Wolves said that we're going to go again. And I mean, he did his homework. I mean, he motivated the team to, because it wouldn't have been a nice feeling knowing that you lost the league by a point and then to come the next season and dominate the league in the way that they are doing. And I mean, kudos to Jurgen Klopp. And I am very happy to be a Liverpool fan at this present moment in time. And wow. Great job, Klopp. Great job, Liverpool. And I mean, our Liverpool fans, I mean, we are celebrating. It's just a nice feeling because it's not a nice feeling knowing that you haven't won your league in like 30 years, knowing that you basically dominated the league before and you were on top and so forth. So, I mean, it's a good feeling.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Higgins, I'm not sure if you're a regular viewer of the Premier League, but give me your thoughts on this now, quickly.
Well, I have been touted to be a silent Liverpool fan, which I continuously deny because I'm not a fan of the club. I'm a fan of the coach ever since he was at Mainz in the Bundesliga. He was a very good coach, took the team from 0 to 100 in a flash. He did the same thing with Borussia Dortmund, delivering back-to-back Bundesliga titles. And I really expected this to happen. It was just a matter of when it would happen. And I'm silently celebrating with the Pool fans, even though I'm not a Pool fan. So it's a very intriguing accomplishment because before this, there were naysayers who said that Klopp cannot win anything, And I really wanted this for Jurgen Klopp, not Liverpool. Really wanted it for Jurgen Klopp as a coach to win the English Premier League and to win a few trophies. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, so we have the coach fans in here, but back to the Liverpool fans. And I mean, it's your moment. So, Adrian, is this the best Liverpool team you have ever seen?
I'm not so sure to the best Liverpool team. I have seen some very good Liverpool team that involve John Barnes, Ian Rush, those players, really, really good Liverpool teams. I've watched Steven Gerrard and Sami Hyypiä, really, really good. And then, of course, in 2014, you had the SAS, which involved Suarez, Sturridge, Sterling. Gerrard was the really, really good team, Coutinho, and the likes of that. But certainly, this is the best, I'd say, coached and structured team. I mean, you're talking about the system where you operate in your wing backs almost like right and left midfielders in terms of Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andrew Robertson, as well as you have a good sweeper being Virgil van Dijk. Your midfield, it's not the most flashy midfield, but it works really, really well in terms of Henderson, Fabinho, Gigi, Wijnaldum. And of course, your front three works perfectly. So you're talking about the Salah and Mane on each side, and then Firmino, the false nine, working to the middle. So in terms of the general layout of the team and the coaching, it's certainly the best in terms of organization and just being able to motor like a well-oiled machine. But probably not the best team in terms of the players. But certainly the system in which the coach has put them under is certainly the best coach team.
Okay, so talk to me a little about the impact of the coach, because before Klopp came, I mean, Liverpool was down the table, and Higgins mentioned that Klopp is probably the game changer. So you share those views? Just talk to me about his impact on the team.
So the coach plays a very, very important role. If you recall, in 2014, Brendan Rodgers was going really well with the Liverpool team out front, but he was just mainly on the offensive, not really being as tactical. So even in a game where he was playing against Chelsea, where he just needed a draw, he went out on the all-out offensive, and because of his style of play, he pretty much slipped against Crystal Palace 3-3, even in game that he needed to have been much calmer. Jurgen Klopp is much different. Even though he's attack-minded, one of the biggest signings that he has made is Virgil van Dijk. So you stabilize the defense, you are bringing Alisson, you stabilize the goalkeeper position, so your defense is pretty sturdy. And then instead of just playing defense alone, your wing backs, Andrew Robertson is one of the best signings that Liverpool has made as a left back. I think he has actually overperformed both defensively and offensively. And then Trent Alexander-Arnold has dropped in and has played extremely well. Who would have thought that you had Jordan Henderson as a captain and you've been lifting the trophy in 2019-20? Jordan Henderson is a good player, but by no means he's no Steven Gerrard. So therefore, the coach has got to play an important role in that. And then you put you put in a Gini Wijnaldum, who is coming from Newcastle in a more attacking role, and his pass completion rate is very high, along with just being a glue between the two of them. You throw in Fabinho in the middle of it. And the other defender, you throw in a Joel Matip that you got on free, and or a Gomez, and you have a sturdy and real compact unit. Then you expand that with your wingers, which is your Sadio Mane and your Mohamed Salah, a lot of pace. And then you have a workhorse in the up top, which is Firmino, just playing as a false nine. So therefore, the system that he has gotten and the players that he has gotten, and he hasn't gotten them at very expensive prices. If somebody told you that you'd have been able to sell Coutinho and still be able to win, somebody would say you're crazy, but you sell Coutinho as an attacker, and you got what Brendan Rodgers didn't have, which is Virgil van Dijk, somebody to command the space. Instead of having a keeper who was making a lot of mistakes in the previous season, you now have Alisson, who now commands the area. And as such, the coach has done a really excellent job in putting together some players who really work cohesively and have done really well. And so you have to give the coach props for that.
Stephen, you share those views, and is there any weakness, or does Liverpool have any weakness from your analysis of watching them play?
This is the greatest Liverpool team that have won in recent times. We have had good teams before, notably the 2008-2019 and the 14-15 season team. What this team has, is passion, hard work, dedication, and a never say, never die attitude. With the likes of Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah, who notably are world-class players in my eyes today, along with Alisson Becker, Virgil van Dijk, Trent, who I think is not only the best right back in the league and in the world, but who's also a very top player in world football today. So, unlike John, I would say that this team, for most of the reasons that I have just stated, is the best team that I have seen to have won the Premier League. And noting on, we also won the Champions League the year before, and we went to the final the year before that. So this is a steady progression of good, solid performances. Weaknesses. It's not much to say if a team finished second with 97 points, won the Champions League, come back about to smash the 100 points record. Defensively sound, attacking, very aggressive. If you could knock on one area of the game, we might lack a bit of creativity in the middle, but that's not how we are set up to play. We probably need a little bit more off the bench. If injury should accompany us in the near future, we might have some problems. But apart from that, we are in good hands. We have good young players. We have hard-working talents, and we should do good for the future.
Yeah, so I come to my point now. So as a La Liga fan, I mean a Barcelona fan, and I assume that you have watched the English Premier League. What are your views on Liverpool winning the league? And do you think they are good enough to win it next year again?
The only thing stopping Liverpool is fatigue. And, you know, teams have this propensity of relaxing after, humans in general have this propensity of relaxing after achieving what we set out to achieve. Like, I mean, Liverpool been at this for almost a third of a century. So I mean, they win it they win it in style. Like nobody can take this from Liverpool. Like how many games Liverpool lose all season? One. A matter of fact, how many points Liverpool drop all season? 4 probably. Like is ridiculous. Yo, not even video games this happen. Not even in video games this happen. Like this is just total domination. Like Liverpool is a juggernaut, yo. Like to me, there's no stopping them. But if there was a team to stop them, of course, it's going to be Manchester City, not the other Manchester team or those other minnows that wear red shirt, that are red shirt wearing team. Arsenal, that's what they call. Yeah, minnows. The team that.
Okay, so you're basically saying then. Yeah, so you're basically saying that if Klopp can keep Liverpool hungry, then they will win the league.
Right. That's the right thing. And this is Klopp. I wouldn't put it past him. This guy is, I don't know. This guy is out of this world. Like when we talk about hard working managers, of course we talk about Pep and Klopp. But Klopp, I think Klopp is somewhat of a maniac when it comes to keeping the team hungry and motivated. You know, and we have to appreciate that. You get me?
I wouldn't say maniac. I would say that he's a high intensity kind of guy. I wouldn't say maniac.
Yeah, but I mean that's in the sense of you know,
full of emotions.
Yeah, I mean that's him, like passionate, not passionate like Mourinho, those poking coaches in the eye in La Liga and stuff like that. Not passionate like that, but passionate like there's no pretending with him when he's cheering for the team or when the team concede a goal or he's angry. Like his emotions are right on his face, yo. Like that's just him. Like
another establishment then.
Isn't he the highest paid coach in the world, by the way? I think.
No,
no, he's not.
So any data.
We can safely say then, right, Balak? We can safely say that if Klopp keep Liverpool hungry, then it doesn't matter what type of signing Man City will make in the summer. Liverpool will still win the title.
There's a lot of things that go into winning a league, and to me, probably the only other thing that could stop Liverpool is injury bug. That's just it.